Welcome, kind and esteemed viewers. This is your bestie, Lady Femi Chatterington. Are you ready for the latest dose of saucy scandal amidst the illustrious ton? Do get comfortable and join me for a spell. Pour yourself a cup and let's sip on some hot English tea together. And please don't be shy when tempted to reach for the biscuit tray. Sometimes you need something a little sweet to wash away the naughty from your palate. Ah, my dear viewers, you may remember Miss Eva Whitfield, the beauty with fiery red curls and stormy blue eyes who, at 21, had yet to secure a proposal, despite 3 full seasons in London. Burdened by a dreadful shyness that turned her into an enigma for any gentleman daring enough to approach, Eva's silences often spoke louder than her words, alas, not always to her advantage. Her mother, Lady Whitfield, fretted day and night, fearing her beloved daughter might fade into spinsterhood, all while her own hopes of future grandchildren grew ever dimmer. And now, at long last, we have news of Eva's fate, of a chance encounter that changed her course far from the crowded ballrooms of London. Indeed, my lovelies, it was not amid the usual whirl of the London season that Miss Eva Whitfield chanced upon her future happiness. Rather, it was at a modest gathering held in the countryside, a birthday celebration for an old family friend. This gathering, unmarked by the rigorous formalities of the ton, proved the very setting Eva needed to emerge from her shell. Lord Nathaniel Ainsworth, recently returned from his travels across Europe, had been an unexpected guest. A close friend of the birthday celebrant's nephew, and charmed by the idea of a quiet country gathering, he accepted the invitation. His presence caused quite the stir among the small assembly. Tall and striking, with an unmistakable air of gentleness about him, he was quick to win over the other guests. Yet it was Eva who caught his attention from the very first introduction. As fate would have it, they were seated beside one another at dinner. Unlike the hurried conversations of a London ballroom, here, amid laughter, familiar faces, and a warm fire, Eva felt her nerves ease. Lord Ainsworth spoke of his travels with a quiet enthusiasm, recounting tales of cathedrals and art in Italy and his studies in France. His voice was low, calm, and filled with genuine curiosity, a curiosity he soon directed toward her. When he asked if she appreciated a particular painting hanging nearby, her initial hesitation gave way to a small, eager nod. From there, their shared interest in art and literature sparked a lively conversation. Well, lively on his end while she listened, her eyes brightening between few words. The young Lord Ainsworth noticed this spark, recognizing in her the sharp intellect masked by her shyness. He didn't press her to speak more than she was comfortable with. Instead, he created a space where her silences were as valued as her few words. By evening's end, Lady Whitfield observed them in quiet conversation, her heart filling with cautious hope at the sight of what appeared to be genuine interest. For the next several weeks, Lord Ainsworth made the effort to make himself available, quickly becoming a familiar presence at gatherings both large and small, his amiable nature earning him a favoured spot among their circle of friends. Yet it was always Eva who held his attention, and Eva who, slowly but surely, grew more at ease in his now familiar company. When, one crisp autumn afternoon, he took her hand under the large oak tree on her family estate, and with utmost sincerity asked for her hand and her heart, Eva knew she had found the rarest of gentlemen, one who with patience saw beyond her reticence to coax the spirited soul beneath. And so, my dear friends, with one serendipitous gathering, Eva's fortunes turned in the most unexpected way. Her shyness, once a shadow she couldn't shake, became a charm that intrigued Lord Ainsworth enough to draw him ever closer. As he spoke to her in softer tones and allowed her pauses to become part of their rhythm, he unwittingly gifted her the courage she'd longed for. In finding one another, Eva and Lord Ainsworth proved that true matches come when least expected. Eva now finds herself in safe, loving hands, and in her own quiet way has captured a love that will continue to blossom for a lifetime. And Lady Whitfield at last can rest her weary heart and eagerly await the bustling joys of future grandchildren, a comfort even sweeter than she could have ever imagined. Well, my lovelies, this is all the saucy scandal I have for now. So, until we meet again, keep your teacups full and your ears open, because the Tun never ceases to provide an infinite supply of delicious gossip. And I wouldn't live up to my namesake if I never shared it with you now, would I? All is fair in love and war, they say. Until next time, my dears.